Good morning, students. The next one we will see midpoint between two coordinates. That means the coordinate of midpoint. Suppose it's a line. There is a line. Let us say this is a line. Okay. Number line. Take number line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. What is the midpoint between 2 and 4? 3. Okay, this is 3. Because how? From here it is 4 units, from here it is 2 units. So 4 minus 2 gives 2 units, and just divide that. You give one unit. This is 1 unit and this is unit. 1 unit. So the coordinate of 3 is nothing but this plus 1 unit, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. I hope this you have understood. The other way, how you can find the midpoint between two numbers is to take average. So average you have seen, let us say some numbers 20 and this is 40 and this is 15 and let us say 25. Let us take these 4 numbers. So what is the average of these 4 numbers? This is 40, 80, 100. So 100 divided by 4, this is equal to 25. So 25 is the mid value of this range. This we can arrange 15, 20, 25 and 40. So 25 is the mid value between the range 15, 16, 17, 18 up to 40. If you take this number, 25 will be at the center. How we have found? By taking the average. Similarly, what is the midpoint between, what is the average of 2 and 4? 2 plus 4 divided by 2, because there are only 2 numbers. In the previous example, there were 4 numbers, so we divided by 4. So 6 divided by 3, which is equal to 3. This is how, this 3 is nothing but the average of these 2 numbers. The average of 2 numbers is nothing but the midpoint between those 2 numbers. So there are 2 ways we can find the average of the midpoint between 2 given things. Let us say, what is the midpoint between 2 and 5? So 5 plus 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2, which is equal to 3.5. So this is somewhere lying here. This is 3. This will be the midpoint between 2 and 5. Okay? So in general, let us say this is one point. Let us say this is x1 and this another point x2. Instead of 2, 5, I am giving a general notation x2, x1. Now we have to find the midpoint between x1, x2. Let us say this is m. How to find? Let us say this is 0 or more. 0, it is 0. From here it is x2 and from here it is x1 and from here it is x2. The midpoint is somewhere here. Now we have to find, let us say this is the coordinate x. Now we have to find the coordinate of x, or the distance between origin is nothing but the coordinate, the value of coordinate, right? How to find the midpoint of between x2 and x1? First one is finding the average, x2 plus x1 divided by 2. This gives x. Okay. The other one is just you find x2 minus x1. What will give x2 minus x1? x2 minus x1 will give the length between these two, and you divide by 2. So x2 minus x1 divided by 2 gives the distance x2 minus x1 gives the x2 minus x1 gives the distance between x1 and x2, and divided by 2 gives the length of between x1 and x. Okay, so this is the length. This length is nothing but x2 minus x1 divided by 2. Right? Now what is the coordinate of x? Coordinate of x is equal to this value 0 to x1 is x1 plus this value plus x2 minus x1 divided by 2. Okay, this value. Right? Now you have to take LCM, cross multiply 2x1 plus x2 minus x1 divided by 2. So 2x1 plus x2 minus x1. 2x1 minus x1 is x1. So it is nothing but x2 plus x1 divided by 2. So both the results are same. This is nothing but the coordinate of x. Okay. Using this methodology, now we will find the midpoint between any two coordinates. In this example, we have seen only on the x-axis. Okay, only for x-axis. Now we will see how to find the coordinate of some A and B, and this will be the midpoint, let us say M. Right? Okay. And this is x1, y1. The coordinate of this is nothing but this is x1, and the coordinate of B is x2, y2. This is nothing but x2, right? And this is y1 and y2, right? What we have to find is M. M is on the midpoint, the line joining these two coordinates. It is lying on this line. So just you write here, let us say this is some x. We have to find the coordinate of this. This is x comma y, which we have to find. So this has coordinate of x and this is y. And this point lies between y2 and y1, and x lies between x2 and x1. So we know, we have seen how to find the midpoint on the x-axis. Okay, the same formula or same methodology we apply here also. So what is the coordinate of x? This is nothing but x is equal to, coordinate of x is equal to x2 plus x1 divided by 2. Right? Similarly, what is the coordinate of y? It's nothing but y2 plus y1 divided by 2. Right? So the coordinate of x and y is nothing but, the coordinate of x and y is nothing but this value. This is this value. The coordinate of x comma y, or the coordinate of m. We will write the coordinate of m, that is x comma y, is equal to x1 x2 plus x1. You can write x1 plus x2 or x2 plus 1 or whatever, divided by 2 comma y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So x value is this, y value is this. Y coordinate is, x coordinate is x2 plus x1 by 2, y coordinate is y2 plus y1 by 2. So what we are given? We are given only the coordinate of A and B, that's all. We have to find the midpoint. Another concept in coordinate geometry is collinearity of 3 points. What is meant by collinear? Collinear means all the points are on straight line. This is if all the points are on the same straight line, then these points are said to be collinear. Collinear is nothing but on the same line. Okay. Let us take 3 points. A, B, C. Okay. These 3 points, if they lie on the straight line, then AB plus BC is equal to AC. This is very obvious because this length plus this length is equal to the total length. Okay. If it does not lie on this line, let us say A, C, B is somewhere little above. Okay, it is not on the straight line. It is lying just above. It is not here. It is just above. It is not on the line. Then in this case, AB plus BC is not equal to AC because this is a triangle. So one of the properties of triangle is that AB, property of triangle is AB plus BC is always greater than AC. This is the property of triangle. Sum of the two sides, any two sides is always greater. Sum of any two sides. Okay. Take this triangle. This plus this always greater than this side. This plus this always greater than this side. This plus this always greater than this side, or this plus this always greater than this side. So this is the property of triangle. They never equal. They never become equal. If at what condition it will become equal? At what condition this will become equal? Only if and only if the B lies here. Okay, B is shifted on the line, then AB plus BC is equal to AC. Okay, therefore the lengths, the sum of these two line segments and the end point, the distance between the end points, if this condition is satisfied, then all the points, all the 3 points, okay, all the points means all the given 3 points. Okay, so this is the condition for collinearity, and AB is nothing but the distance between AB using distance formula. Find the distance between BC using the same formula, and also AC. If this condition is satisfied, then the points are collinear.